So we're going to try and see if bad schools leads to bad crime using the city of Baltimore. There are 113 schools in Baltimore, 21 of which have over 1,000 students. There are 54 different neighborhoods in Baltimore. So we're going to look at the schools with the worst/best performing students in the worst and best neighborhoods for crime. The Brooklyn Curtis Bay neighborhood is one of the worst neighborhoods in Baltimore. It has a violent crime rate 657% higher than the U.S. average. The elementary schools in that area include Park Elementary, that has a 6 out of 10 rating on test scores, and that's at the state average. The Marie Garnet Farning Elementary School has a 3 out of 10 test score rating, which is below average, with 13% of the students at grade level in math and 22% at grade level in English. This school is very diverse, 40% Hispanic, 33% Black, and 22% white. The Curtis Bay Elementary and Belle Grove have a 2 out of 10 rating on test scores, which is below average for the state. At Belle Grove, 11% are doing math at grade level and 21% doing English at grade level. At Curtis Bay, 7% are at grade level for English and only 5% at grade level for math. These schools are elementary schools. If you can't do math or read when you're younger, you will have a much harder time going through school going forward. Now on to the high schools. The Benjamin Franklin High School has a 1 out of 10 test score rating. 0% of the students can do algebra, and 4% are at grade level for English. 51% of the students graduate this school, but if they can't read or do math, they will have a hard time succeeding. Like all the others, it's very diverse. 43% Black, 33% Hispanic, and 22% white. So one of the 3 nearby elementary schools does a good job, but by the time any of the kids from this area reach high school and graduate, they are not prepared for life beyond high school. This area is one of the worst in the city for crime. Bad schools equal high crime. Your odds of being a victim of a crime in this neighborhood is 1 in 11. And with a population around 13,000, that's a lot of victims. On the opposite end of this is the Cheswold neighborhood, which is one of the best neighborhoods in Baltimore. Crime in this neighborhood is better than the national average. This neighborhood is northeast of downtown. The bad area, Brooklyn Curtis Bay neighborhood, is the furthest south of the city. So in the Cheswold neighborhood, there are 4 elementary schools up in that area. The Falstaff has a 2 out of 10 rating, Millbrook a 3 out of 10 rating, both of which are below average. But the Bedford and Cross Country elementary schools get a state average 5 out of 10. The Falstaff, with its 2 out of 10 rating, has a student demographic of 50% Black, 48% Hispanic. 12% of the students are at grade level in English and 9% in math. The Millbrook and its 3 out of 10 rating, the demographics are 63% Black, 20% Hispanic, and 6% Asian and 5% white. 22% of the students are at grade level in math and 23% in English. The Bedford and Cross Country schools are at the state average, and the demographics are 77% Black and 84% Black, with over 30% of the students at grade level for English and over 20% at grade level for math. Now for the high school. The Pikesville High School gets a 4 out of 10 rating, so falls in the middle of the elementary school ratings, which makes sense. This school has a 95% graduation rate, with 54% of the students at grade level in English, higher than the state average. but only 1% that can do algebra, much lower than the state average. The demographics at this high school is still predominantly black, but the percentage drops to 50% and the white percentage rises to 32%. The test scores by race are 3 out of 10 for black students, 4 out of 10 for Hispanic students, and 6 out of 10 for the white students. Your odds of being a victim of a crime in this neighborhood are still bad at 1 in 81, but far better than the 1 in 11 from the bad crime in the bad schools area. Does this prove that bad schools create a bad crime problem? Maybe, but the crime got better in the neighborhood with the better school test scores. Your odds of being a victim of a violent crime in the good area of Baltimore was 1 in 399. Your odds of becoming a victim of a violent crime in the bad area of Baltimore is 1 in 35. Let me know if you like this kind of video, and I can cover some more schools in more cities if this is something people are interested in. Thanks for watching.